That is like the worst false promise of food.
Let's leave everything and go traveling. See what tomorrow brings. It's only a choice away. Let's back up and leave today. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Just flying through.
Wow.
A hell of a lot of flying, you guys.
It
wasn't too bad. A lot of it was overnight. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess that was a better way. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you.
So it was back to Quito, who you just saw as Tim's brother Chris and his wife Tiffany. We had all rented an apartment in the heart of the city and had 5 days to explore. Over the next 5 days, we did a lot of walking. We walked through Quito Central Park, which on the weekend was the place to be. It had a giant skate park, carnival rides, a BMX track, a running track, dirt trails for those who preferred them, food carts, ice cream, a market, soccer, basketball courts, parkour area, cool art, you name it, they had it. Really, it was insane how much was going on in that park. It had such a great feel. Next up, we checked out the historic side of town, where we got our shopping in, like this cool shop with handmade shoes. It's a good thing we live in a truck with no extra space for stuff. After that, more walking. We checked out some churches. This one is called the Basílica del Voto Nacional. It is the largest neo-Gothic basilica in the Americas. Just kidding, I won't make you listen to that. A French architect was brought in to design the church, and construction on it began in 1884. Inside, it has 24 small chapels, each one dedicated to a province of Ecuador. And to this day, it is still technically unfinished. Local legend says that when the basilica is completed, the end of the world will come. The first Mass took place in 1924, but it wasn't officially blessed until 1985, and it still needed to be inaugurated, which didn't happen until 1988. It was a slow technical process. We climbed a few stories to check out the clock tower. Then we climbed a few more stories. As we continued to climb higher, we continued to be rewarded by epic views of the city below. Its two towers are 377 feet tall. Now this is where things started to feel a bit more scary. This plank walkway was built above the ceiling of the church, and man did it move when you walked. Little did we know that as we kept climbing, things would continue to feel more and more sketchy. I'm 100% sure OSHA would not approve. After enjoying the amazing view at the top, we all carefully climbed back down.
I It's cool. It definitely gets your blood flowing though. Like, you know, you're looking at the stairway you're on. It's moving and it's flexing. I mean, tons of people hike it, so that's what you're telling yourself. But it's rebar, not structural steel, not tubing, not anything that you should probably use to build a sketchy staircase on the side of an old church. But it's just rebar holding you up, and you go, is that okay?
Probably not.
But no, it's so cool. The views are amazing. It's $2 to get in the church.
Totally worth it.
If you come to Quito, just do this.
Thankful to be safely back on solid ground, our mind was on food. Luckily, we stumbled upon this little restaurant, which turned out to have the best empanadas ever. Really, I still dream about them.
Feel free.
Next, you guessed it, we did more walking. This time up a hill to see the Virgin of El Panecillo, also known as the Virgin of Quito. This is her from the top of the church. We later found out that walking these stairs is kind of dangerous, as they wind their way up through some bad neighborhoods. There were cops at the bottom warning us not to be in the area at night. Luckily, we had no issues, except a rowdy pack of dogs on our way down. It was some good cardio and offered a nice view of the city. After our hike up and then back down, we decided to take a cab back to our apartment. What luxury. Next, we decided to give our feet a little break and take the Teleferico, aka cable car, which takes you up the Pichincha volcano, and it is one of the highest aerial lifts in the world, rising from 10,226 feet to 12,943 feet. At the top, there is a swing, which of course we all took a turn on.
You're like, oh, that was that resort I've been to. Nice knowing you guys. See how the line could be a little long if that's so If you get more than 10 people here, it's good. Go, go, go!
It was so nice to have some familiar faces around and do all the touristy stuff we probably wouldn't have done on our own. For sure, a lot of great memories made. Quito is a really cool city, and Ecuador remains one of our favorite countries. Thanks for coming all the way to South America to hang out with us, guys. And thank you for watching. Join us next time as we get back to reality and Goose.
On with video. Hey!
Hey!
We're
Hi.
doing Sunset. Follow our blog.
That's awkward.
Yeah,
Like similar
so we're
names.
actually.
Oh, I only have one battery bar left on this battery. Oh! Take my backpack. My mochila.
How many fucking up the lens, man?
No, I got it.
Whoa. Just cut this out. We'll cut this part out. Okay? Cut this out. Okay?